It is the obligation of the Brotherhood to support the work of a brother in his own witness to the gospel. Every brother is vital to the Brotherhood and is an integral member of the body. Let none be lost through negligence, ignorance, or pride, but let each be continually fortified and strengthened with brotherly love, one toward another.
I could never even think of my life apart from this community. It's so, I don't know, dovetailed, intrinsic in my identity that it's, there have been times when I've said, oh, I've had enough of this. It's time to, I can't. I read a thing at somebody's wedding recently. When you fall in love, your roots become so intertwined that you don't know where one's begin and the other's end, and so that they can never be really untangled. And that's what it's like. Yeah.
I've never been one who has touted individualism as, the way to go. I've always been one that the strength is always within family, so to speak. And I don't know if that's because of my background of growing up in an Italian-American household where family was everything. You ate together, even if you hated each other, you ate and broke bread. And I knew I couldn't do it on my own, and I needed the help of not just my brothers in this community, but greater communities as well. And I have discovered how much that is a strength, how much that is actually love in action. It's not like, oh, you've done it wrong, or anything like that. But it's about transformation, transparency, which I feel are the foundations of growth as well. When you can look in the mirror and the brother can hold up a mirror and say, this is who you are, and see yourself, warts and all, then you can see Christ also in that mirror, and allowing God's grace to begin to transform you. And so the two great things are community and accountability. And they are like the right and left hands of how I understand and practice my faith.
It is the obligation of the Brotherhood to support the work of a brother in his own witness to the gospel. Every brother is vital to the Brotherhood and is an integral member of the body. Let none be lost through negligence, ignorance, or pride, but let each be continually fortified and strengthened with brotherly love one toward another.
My own life has been extraordinarily bolstered by the witness of brothers, usually who are very, very different from me. There are some who are very similar to me. I would have people like that in my life anyway. But people who are very different from me and who have wonderful witnesses to give me, I have met in the Brotherhood and become very close to in many cases. And that's given me a much greater appreciation for the wild diversity of authentic human life that I otherwise would have. Since I have a certain tendency towards the judgmental, it's very nice to have some folks around who are just brilliant, wonderful, deep people who do things and think about things in ways that are wildly different from me. And I'm committed to being together with them over the long haul.
I've come to look at the Brotherhood it's actually a reflection of God. Complete unity with total diversity. I mean, where else can you find that? And be comfortable with it. There is no structure that says you must, or this is what you must think or believe. It's all fluid. And you can embrace it and learn and grow. And for somebody that's been so structured in life, to have this freedom.
It is the obligation of the Brotherhood to support the work of a brother in his own witness to the gospel. Every brother is vital to the Brotherhood and is an integral member of the body. Let none be lost through negligence, ignorance, or pride, but let each be continually fortified and strengthened with brotherly love, one toward another.
Prior to being the Brotherhood, I spoke of love and the love of God, but it was kind of a category, and being in the community. This was true very early on, being in choir stall next to Elwood Bernard, and experiencing love not as an intellectual category, not as just an emotional feeling, but a mega reality, if you will. Being in the community and seeing how brothers were relating to each other, it opened it up.
You know, our founder, our Minister General, says that religious are dangerous. I just don't think I'm very dangerous. I think I've been reckless. I don't think I'm dangerous, but I do try to be faithful. And one of the thing that has helped me to be faithful has been membership of this community. So I'm not dangerous, but I try to be faithful. And it is the experience of being in a community in which I feel the Holy Spirit at work in us together as a community that has really formed me into the person that I am now. And of course is continuing to form me and to sand the edges and carry on that great work of redemption.
One of the people that I miss the most is Thomas Joseph Ross. Most people thought he was curmudgeonly, but he was a good role model for me as a brother. Although he would get snippy sometimes because he wanted people to do it the right way, whatever it was. He wanted it done the right way. You know, it was always a time when I could be myself, and I felt like he was being himself, and we could all, Sometimes I feel that if I'm around brothers, I can't always, well, that's not true anymore, but I couldn't always say or be what I wanted to be. And I think it's helped me over the last 16 years to know where I'm going and what I'm doing.